Welcome to the Fit Life for Busy Parents podcast. My name is Coach Cam, and my mission here is simple. I want to inspire you as a busy working parent to go out there and reclaim energy, confidence, and your sense of identity through a series of proven strategies to really help you turn one day into a lifestyle. So, with that being said, we are jumping into our podcast episode about the idea how much we need to go to the gym, right? How important the gym is to our journey. This is the number one thing, right? If I want to be able to lose weight, look incredible, go out there and really get the health that I want, right? I want my cholesterol levels to come down. I need my health to get better in terms of my blood pressure, in terms of my diabetes, my A1C, whatever metric you want to use, right? I got to go to the gym, right? Yes and no. Okay. And that's what we're talking about here. So, first things first, am I advocating for you not to go to the gym? Absolutely. Of course, as an online fitness coach, I help my clients all the time go to the gym. It's a huge part of what we do, right? It's something that helps you to be able to gain muscle, helps you to increase your metabolism, it helps you to release endorphins and feel good, sweat. All those things are really, really positive, right? Even cardio, right, can help you expand your lungs and really get that going, right? Keep your blood pressure down, keep your heart rate down, right? While you're obviously in the gym, it goes up. While you're resting, right? Your resting heart rate going down, etc. So all those things are really, really positive. So then how could you say that the gym isn't an important aspect or the most important aspect of being able to get the health goals that I want? Well, because nutrition really is, right? And this is one of the biggest misconceptions, right? Is that they feel like they got to go to the gym, right? And everybody goes to the gym, especially when we're talking about January 1st, right? Everybody's in the gym, everybody's doing a workout, everybody's got a new program in terms of what to do in the gym, right? But how many people are truly tracking their nutrition? How many people are truly making sure that they're drinking enough water on a daily basis, right? How many people are making sure that they're doing their cardio goals? And I don't mean just like running 4 or 5 miles a day because they feel like that's what they have to do, but like literally having a sustainable goal, right? Having something they can do every single day that gets that baseline of cardio that allows them to continue to lose the weight, right? Have their health increase, right? Be able to move their body more. How many people are doing that side of it? And the reality is not a lot. And then a lot of them don't get the results that they want. And then a lot of them end up falling off and they don't ever get the health that they want, right? Because obviously the gym, although that burns calories, right, can also be misleading because if you put on muscle, that can make the scale go. So if you're eating at maintenance calories, let's say, meaning every single day you're breaking even, right? Because you're not really tracking, right? You're just trying to eat better. You're just trying to eat healthy, right? Let's say you eat at maintenance calories every single day. You're breaking even. Let's say that you are focusing on protein, you're actually eating a good amount of protein, right? You're like, this is awesome. I'm doing great. I'm eating all these lean meats, chicken, all these things. But again, your calories are breaking even. You're going to the gym, you're lifting heavy weights, you're doing this amazing workout program. You might go up a pound on the scale after a week, right? Over a course of a month, you might go up 5 pounds if you're really doing it right. And you're like, okay, what the hell? Right? Like, I don't want to do this. I'm spending time away from my family. I'm doing all this meal prepping, all this stuff, right? I'm not losing weight. I'm going up on the scale. I'm done. I'm out, right? That's why the nutrition is the most important part of being able to lose the weight and again of the health, right? Because again, you want to be able to lose the visceral fat. It's going to make it easier to move. That's going to make it more likely that you move. It's going to make it more likely that you go to the gym, right? Which again is advantageous in terms of burning calories and such. But again, the nutrition has to be there first to lose the visceral fat to be able to get that done. And then again, all the other things that come along with working out is great, right? The nutrition is honestly more important to the health, to you feeling good about the actual metrics, right? In terms of the scale going down, etc. So, with that being said, right, how often should I be going to the gym, right? This is still an important aspect. You said that along with the nutrition I should be doing, I'm crushing the nutrition, right? I'm actually tracking, I'm actually doing all these things. So, what should I be doing in the gym? I should be going to the gym every single day, right? That's what I used to do. I used to go to the gym really 6 days a week, probably, but almost every single day because a lot of times I'd still try to go in that last day, right? Whether it was Sunday or whatever, I try to go and do something, right? And honestly, 5 or 6 days out of the week, I'd probably go twice. I'd go once in the morning, right? I'd go and get my cardio in or whatever it was. I'd go to work all day and then I'd come back after my shift, go back to the gym, do my lift or vice versa, right? Depending on the day, and go ahead and knock out my workout, right? Could never lose the weight that I wanted. I could never gain the muscle that I wanted. Because one, my nutrition wasn't right at that time, right? But two, on top of that, I was doing more muscle protein breakdown than I was doing muscle protein synthesis, right? Which is the buildup of it. And that's why for us here at Title Training, we advocate for 3 workouts per week, depending on the program, maybe 4, right? It kind of is a little bit dependent on what your current situation is, what kind of program that you want to do, etc. But with that being said, 3 to 4 days a week, well, that's a lot different than 6 or 7 days a week, twice a day, right? Especially when we're considering that we're only going for probably 30 minutes if you're on the 4 days a week, right? You're going 3 days a week, maybe 45 to an hour, right? I used to go twice a day, and both times I'd be there for like an hour and a half, right? That's 3 hours total, right? That's a huge difference. So why? Why 3 hours or 3 days a week, right? Why only like 3 hours potentially, right? The reason being is that one, rest along with proper nutrition is going to get you more muscle gain and get you into a better space for weight loss more so than going every single day, right? Because there's a couple things here. People often tell me, well, I do, push day Monday, I do leg day Tuesday, then I do pull day on Wednesday, then I take Thursday off, and then I do the same thing again Friday. So I'm doing all these different muscle groups. I gotta be good by the time that I get to Friday, right? Friday's my day that I go back to doing pull or push. I'm sorry. So this has to be okay. I have so much time in between. Yes, in terms of the actual muscles that you might be working, but your central nervous system is what's making those muscles fire, right? Your sodium potassium pump, right? All those things are what's important to making your muscles fire. And so if you don't allow your central nervous system to relax, have time to reboot, right? Build back up that muscle, it doesn't matter that you're, not really using your biceps, let's say, right, on a certain day because you did that 3 days ago, right? It's about making sure that you let your whole body recover, right? Again, with the right nutrients, right? And that's what's going to be advantageous there. Okay. Again, you also have to look at it in terms of what your actual goal is and what your lifestyle is like. So if you're comparing yourself to The Rock's job is to be jacked, right? Like between making movies, his whole other job is just being in great shape. That's not your life. I mean, if you're watching this and that is your life, then great. But most people, that's not their life, right? We're busy working parents, right? We got a career, we got family, we got husband, wife, we got other responsibilities. It's not realistic for you to go 6 days a week, twice a day, right? For The Rock, Michael Phelps, who's like constantly in the swimming pool, right? Great, right? Whoever you want to say, that's their job. Mr. Olympia, that's his job, right? But for you, doing something that's more realistic and flexible with your strategy, right, is going to be advantageous so that if life comes up, you don't feel defeated. If you're trying to go 6 days a week and Monday starts and you already messed up because your kid was sick and you had to work from home and then you couldn't get in your workout because your husband was late or your wife was late from coming home from work and you're like, oh my gosh, whatever, I can't do it. You've already eliminated your one day. That means now 6 days in a row you got to go. That's probably not realistic for most people, right? So having something that's a little bit more flexible. There's weeks when I don't start working out until Wednesday, and it'll be like Wednesday night, right? But I can still do Wednesday night, Friday night, and Sunday night and be good, right? That's my 3 workouts for the week. That's much more flexible for me owning my own business, having kids, having my wife who has needs, right? All those things. So having a more flexible strategy is going to make you more consistent. It's going to be more realistic for your lifestyle and get it done, right? Again, it's also going to get you better results as long as your nutrition's on point, right? Because again, you're actually allowing yourself to be able to focus on the fats and the carbs. You don't have to put in so much protein just to be able to match up with how much you're ripping the muscle, right? You're also not in the gym for so long that you're just breaking it down, breaking it down, breaking it down in the gym, right? This allows it to be a more flexible nutrition strategy, have more fun. And again, when you're focused on just being able to do this as a lifestyle, right? Because you don't have to make it for like a movie shoot or you don't have to make it for like showing up on stage and bodybuilding, right? You do this at a much more leisurely pace. That's going to be more enjoyable. It's going to keep your energy higher. You're not going to have all the sugar fits, the cravings, and all those things, right? And you're going to have a more realistic and flexible strategy in the gym as well. So, is the gym important? Absolutely, right? But if you're someone who's coming to me and is like, hey, I want to lose 30 pounds, I just need a gym strategy, you're completely off course, right? It's like, hey, I want to drive to Las Vegas and all I need is just a gallon of gas. I don't have a car, but I just need the gas, right? Or even the flip way. All I need is a car. I don't need the gas, right? It doesn't make any sense, right? You need both to be able to have it work. One of them, right, by themselves isn't going to work. And honestly, out of all of them, the exercise is the one that you could drop. You could absolutely lose 30 pounds just doing the nutrition, right? You'd probably have to boost up your steps a little bit. You'd probably have to drop down the nutrition a little bit, but you could absolutely do it, right? But just going to the gym and overeating, having a poor diet, that's why people say that you can't outwork a bad diet because you can eat more calories, right, than you burn. So you could have a bad diet, but you got to work out all the time. And again, when we're talking about busy working parents, high achieving parents, people who have corporate jobs or executives, right? And they have a lot going on with their career. Maybe they have two, three, four kids, right? They got to come home, they got to be there. It's very unrealistic that you can go and spend, say, 2 hours a day, 6 days a week, 12 hours a week in the gym. If you do that in less days, right? Let's say you do that 3 days, right? That would be like what, like 4 hours a day? Is it possible? Maybe. But is it something you probably are going to stick to long term? And then what about vacations? What about holidays? Right? What about birthdays, right? Your birthday, someone else's birthday, right? How does that all fit in? Right? So having a more flexible strategy where you could be on vacation all week, right? Let's say you're gone Monday through Saturday, and maybe you only have to work out twice because you go Wednesday and Friday versus having to go all of those days. It's a lot more reasonable, right? You could tell the kids, hey, we're going Monday and Tuesday to the beach. Wednesday, I'm going to hit my workout in the morning, and then we'll go to the beach. Thursday, we'll go back to the beach all day. And then Friday, I got to get an early morning in or a late night in, and then we'll go ahead. Saturday off. And then Sunday, when we get home, I could do my last workout, right? Much, much, much more reasonable than I got to go every single day. I got to wake up super early. I got to stay at night, or I can't go to the beach during the day, etc. Right? Much, much, much more realistic. So, with that being said, make sure you guys subscribe below so you never miss another podcast episode. We're bringing a lot of value to you guys and working on the mindset as well as the nutrition, the workouts, etc. Make sure you guys continue to turn one day into a lifestyle and let's keep after it. I'll see you guys on the next episode.